Everybody, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
If you're new. Ben's in the bathroom, so it's just me and Chris and Mom and Wolf. Wolf, you want to get up here and be in the video?
He's like, no.
He got his back turned.
He does. He has his back turned toward me. He ain't having it. He is not
He ain't
having it.
He's wagging when Quest says he ain't having it.
Being a funny bunny. He's a good boy. Stereo good boys. That's pretty good, Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, how are you guys doing? Hope everything's going well and you had a nice weekend. What did we do this weekend, Chris?
Not much.
I don't even remember. Well, I remember sleeping.
Rawr.
Hey, Ben, did you get my trash?
Your trash?
Yeah,
Where was it?
in my bedroom.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Go ahead and grab it. He went to the bathroom and forgot what he was supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Wolf even.
Well, I'm
agrees
not
with
going
the
to say
wagon.
that he pooped his brains out, but you can use your own judgment there.
Yeah.
Oh, help me. I should not have talked like that. Especially he's the only one that'll help me. Chris wore the wrong clothes to work today.
I thought I had the right shirt.
He's very colorblind. Well, he's legally blind, so I guess that kind of makes sense, but damn. He wore kind of a...
in the same pocket condition. Because look, it's curling at the top.
He wore his, it's kind of a mustard
Dark
brown.
mustard.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 holes where it's tearing off.
Yep,
So this can be work clothes number 2, huh, Mom?
it sure can. I don't care. You have enough clothes that you can have a couple shirts for work. He's got so many clothes. You would not believe all the clothes we got rid of.
Had to take something after his mama.
I don't have enough clothes is my problem. I need more clothes. I need more Halloween leggings
Like she needs another hole in her head.
or something.
Wolf gave Ben dirty luck over that hole in the head comment.
I'm gonna have to bite Ben.
Yeah. He's gonna have to bite Ben on his butt.
Har.
Now you're trying to poison him. Okay, Ben.
Not yet. You
Why?
forget.
Why?
You have to have a new bag in your can.
Why didn't you take it with you?
Let me see. Let me make sure.
A step saver he is.
Because my hands were full.
No, they weren't. Your hands were empty.
My hands were full juggling that trash bag.
Dingleberry.
He is a dingleberry.
Takes one to know one.
I would have took the trash bag with me.
Yeah.
Walking in there with empty hands, he just made himself another trip. Anyhow.
Yep.
Anywho, down in Whoville. Anyway, we took a bunch of Chris's clothes over to the Free Store, which is like kind of like a Goodwill where people go in and you sign up for it. We used to work there. Okay,
Yeah.
Benny, get the big bowl out and put our flour in
Hold
it.
on.
No,
You need to tell them what's going on.
I am. Shut up. And you go there and you sign your family up for the Free Store. And it gives you like a certain amount of things you're allowed to have for a month. Some of it's like 5 household items. But you know, it could be a set of dishes. It could be a TV stand. Although they don't get much furniture and it's spoken for, so it goes fast. Or it could be, you know, a light fixture or anything for your house. And then I think you get 20 items of clothing a person. And that does include shoes or boots or coats or anything.
And socks and undies are a separate base.
Yeah, but we buy ours new. And It's just like a Goodwill, but you don't have to pay for anything.
It's a better.
It's better than a Goodwill, yeah. And
It really helps people.
Ben and I both used to volunteer over there. I
Sure.
would bring them up through the register, and Ben would bag up their stuff, and sometimes he'd help them take it to the car if it was a little old person, who just
Obviously could
needed
use a
help.
little
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was really good about that.
Wolfie's pretty good too, Mom.
Wolfie would go there and scare everybody. He would go
Alright.
galloping down the aisles.
Guys,
What?
how many pizza kits are we supposed to have?
4.
Just making sure, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't. He asked me in the store, or was that you, Chris?
We,
Okay, Chris asked me in the store if I had enough pizza kits. I'm not gonna go get everything to put on the pizzas and not have the kits.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, "Oh, are we having frozen pizzas?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna make them." He's like, "Because it means more
I ended up being
dishes."
the one who guessed correctly.
Yeah. Well,
And
we've been
therefore-
eating good this month, haven't we?
yeah.
Okay, tonight's pizza. Last night was hamburger. No, last night was barbecue ribs. The night before that was hamburgers. Chicken tenders was before that. I might have those flipped. Chicken tenders, homemade chicken tenders. And I don't even know. That's just the last few nights.
Ooh, one of these happens to be pepperoni kit. It's got the pepperoni in the sauce.
Yeah, I know. I got it for you.
What's that out there?
I don't know. I think it's that truck that was down the road a piece. I don't know what it is.
Sounds like it's in our driveway.
Well, go look if you're worried about it.
I'm wondering if it's in our driveway. I'm gonna check. I don't know where they are, but they're not in our driveway.
My ears say they're down here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We were coming home during golden hour yesterday, and then it happened again today. It was so beautiful. I almost went back and took a video for you guys. It was really nice. I'm getting ready to make dinner, of course, and I had to go to the store. I wasn't happy about it, but it was just a quick trip, and I'm glad to be home.
Yeah.
Guess who was being a right Winnie the Mooch that day?
I've been having awful sinus problems all weekend. You got a free?
I think he does.
Goodness, he got some free on his tummy.
Better
Goodness.
stop before Grandma puts poison on you.
My goodness.
Because it's
Yeah,
being
Mom.
snarky to poppers, Mom.
Ooh, remember that video I did with all the political signs in it? They took them down. That's so weird.
Uh-huh.
That was
You
so
took them
weird.
down, or-
No, they took the political signs down. There were so many, Mom. There between the Board of Elections and Wendy's is that little piece of grass.
Mhm.
They had buttloads of political signs stuck in there. No on
You couldn't
issue
see
1,
the
yes on
line.
issue 1.
or
All
grass
different
or-
politicians' names. Something about issue 2, a couple different ways. I mean, it was loaded with signs.
Everything.
Yeah.
And you could not see a speck of grass in there. All you saw was signs. Like an ocean
Hi.
of signs.
It was
wasn't
an
it?
absolute eyesore.
It did look like hell. It did. Hi. You couldn't read the signs. There were so many. Hi, dear baby. And somebody must have said something about it because they're gone now.
Yeah.
Wolfington, what you doing? You want to get up here and be in the picture? You can come up here and be in the picture with mommy. He's
I
just
think
grinning
he's
at me and
torturing
teasing
Mom.
me. He is teasing me. You tinky.
Well,
You
Come on
tinky set poop.
when Mommy does that, he usually goes to bed with Emma.
He's not going to do it.
No, he's going to tease Emma.
Now he's teasing everybody.
Yep.
And he's pretty happy about it, too. Oh, Ben,
Hmm.
turn on the oven.
Hang on a moment.
I gotta
know,
raise
heat
the
of what?
dough. It doesn't matter.
That's the 425, so that's what I'll do.
No, I'm not preheating it for that.
Oh, what do you want it turned on to then?
It doesn't matter. It's just to make the oven warm so I can raise the dough.
Ah, so 350, all right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Just checking.
What a big boy.
Good boy.
It's ready now.
No, I
That's
doubt
ready
it.
now.
The oven, why did it just ding?
No, the oven, I just turned it on. It's
Yeah, we
going
know.
to be a bit before it gets to the...
So it makes the same ding as it's ready when you turn it on.
No. It's a different thing you heard.
Anyway, thrilling as this conversation is, what I was saying about the free store is we went through Chris's closet and went through all his shirts and put together a good garbage bag full of stuff. And I said, somebody's going to be so happy when they go in there, because they were mostly like Star Wars shirts
Yeah.
and, you know, just really cool shirts that somebody's going to be so happy to get. So some kid or some young man is just going to
Be thrilled.
be so happy.
A total Sheldon Cooper would be pretty pleased at that haul, huh?
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Where I put Megan, didn't she?
soon as you quit asking, he got it. He did. He got up with her. She got her bed flipped and changed and stuff today. He loves that.
Yes.
He likes that nice fresh bed to stretch out in and
Yes.
shed on and
Yes.
And rip the sheets
muddy up
on.
with his footprints.
And rip the shoots, don't forget.
He likes to take his head and just rub it all over and scratch it with his front feet. He puts on a show on sheet changing
Yeah.
day.
By the way,
Oh, there is
guys,
something I can discuss on the video with your mom.
1 second. You know he doesn't do that when I change my sheets.
No?
The most he might do is a little bit of head rubbing.
Yeah.
And that's once he's in the bed laying down. And just scratches his face on it, you know.
Well, here, he sits back and waits till it's ready.
Mm-hmm. It's a big deal for this bed. Okay, what, Chris?
So last Friday, I believe, it was either Friday or Thursday, I decided to check on the first of the month plans. I'll find out how we can do it. Once we get the money situated, we go to the site director, tell them who's putting what amount down, and they're supposed to enter us in a raffle.
Okay.
So at least I figured that out, huh, Mom?
I think the tickets are $10 a piece.
Yeah.
They're having a 50-50 raffle at Chris's program's
Mhm.
Christmas show. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to raise money. I would love to win that. So I told Chris we could buy a ticket for it if we wanted to. They're $10 a ticket.
Whoa.
Somebody's going to walk out with a couple $1,000.
Mhm.
Easy. It'd
Half-
probably be more.
half that money goes to them,
Hmm.
you know, to keep their lights on and such. The other half is what they raffle away.
Most of the people who go to Chris's Day program are well off. They just are. And they have families with money.
Yeah.
Chris's girlfriend's family's well off.
Yeah.
I'm going to marry her.
Or
You think your mother complains about Chris? Mommy
Oh,
will give her
bless.
something to complain about.
Anyway.
Oh, guys, I'm almost done putting all the crust powder into that silver bowl.
Good.
For those of you who probably were zoned out for a little bit, because I get it, it happens. Sometimes when I'm watching particularly long content,
what I talk
I
about
tend
then.
to.
Oh,
I'm
shut up, he's getting there.
actually tasked right now with putting pizza crust bits into a silver bowl for our dinner today.
I have this great big bowl, and I make all the dough in it at one time because why would you dirty 4 different bowls or wait that long in between? Because it takes about a half an hour.
Mhm.
So you'd spend 2 hours just raising dough. So no thank you. I don't believe I'll be doing that today.
So what she does is she puts it into a single bowl, allows the whole thing to go from there with whatever's needed added, and then she parts it out to where the pizzas will go. And then the pizzas
What
get
a good dog.
basically built up accordingly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some of us like shredded cheese on these, some of us are
Parmesan eaters.
Parmesanaholics. Still others don't care just as long as they get something on their pizza. Mom is weird because she puts mushrooms on there,
I love
and
mushrooms
she's
and
not even a
onions.
resident of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Mushrooms and onions and pepperoni. I've got to tell you though, they're good just plain.
Yeah, I've been eating that way. Just with what comes with them.
It's a good thing we got this big jar of the Meyer Parm.
That's why I bought it. Yeah, I know.
Want to see it on camera?
Sure. Ta-da! You'll have to excuse me. I have a sinus headache. I think I already said this once, but oh my gosh, my head's killing me. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if it was just the headache. But you got the stupids when it's a sinus headache. And you're like in a cloud, like you don't even know.
Who's around?
Yeah, you just, I could not figure out.
Well,
This
I
is
think-
the truth. I embarrassed myself terribly at Meijer. They had Red Bull on sale, 3 cans for $7.50. And I sat there for a good 5 minutes trying to divide
That
$7.50. Mm-hmm.
That's $2.50.
Yeah, I know that now.
Yeah, she gave
Oh.
up and asked me to do the calculation.
I had to have Ben do it for me. And he told me that, and my heart just sank. I was just like, oh Lord, I do have this
Mom
stupid.
died a little inside.
I did. That was so embarrassing. That was embarrassing. But I'm like that with everything right now. Yeah, I'm going to have a heck of a time putting the water in the
Yeah.
dough mix.
How
'Cause
much does it take?
I don't remember, and I'll have to math it. As soon as I look at it, it'll be okay. I think it's 5 1/3.
I think so.
Oh.
I don't know. Hi, baby.
Wolfie's laying there casting flirty eyes at his grandma.
Anyway, Mom,
Mm-hmm.
you know how you said a lot of people are in well-off families, right?
Right.
I can name, but I'm not going to name one person who's like me,
Mm-hmm.
but kind of a little bit worse, but they don't have to rent because they own their own house.
Yeah.
Been in the family for years, so that's a good thing for them.
Yeah.
But if we had our jobs on Tuesdays, he would have applied for the job training because he would have benefited from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But it only comes Tuesdays and Fridays, so since work is on Monday, he couldn't do it.
Ah,
Made me feel guilty he couldn't do it.
poor guy.
Yep.
But no, Chris goes because he's got a waiver for the county that pays for it from the MRDD board or whatever they're called this week. And I'm glad that they do that, but a lot of the people there are there on private insurance and on their own dime.
Yep.
And
Now this
they
friend used
started
to
at
have a
where? Upper
waiver.
Arlington?
They started, I believe, in either Dublin or Westerville.
I don't remember.
Because I know that was Westerville, because they used to be in a church building.
Yeah.
And they're no longer in that church building for the Westerville side.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it started off in a well-to-do neighborhood, and it went to well-to-do neighborhoods. It went to Dublin. It went to Upper Arlington. It went to Delaware. You know, it went to where the money was.
Yeah. And I know the order they opened it too.
Uh-huh.
We went to Westerville site because it was closest to us when we toured it, because developmental disabilities did not know that there was a Delaware site. I mean, we went when the Delaware site was the newest site.
Right.
And back then they only had Dublin, Westerville, and Delaware.
I remember that.
Then they opened Grove City. I'm speaking out of order, of course. They opened Grove City. We said Upper Arlington, right?
Right.
That and Gahanna. I thought I was trying to remember. So there's 6 sites now.
And you'll notice there's none, like, let's say,
Marysville.
yeah. That I would put one in Marysville if I was them. There's none in, like, Whitehall. Okay? That's just the first one that comes to my mind. There's no money in Whitehall, unless you're the drug dealers. And then you got plenty.
Yeah.
But,
There's none in Marion.
yep. They're putting these where there are nicer neighborhoods.
More money to be had.
More money to be made, yeah. But they do a wonderful job. I mean, they earn that money. So I can't really say nothing about it.
Seems like a shame other people with the problem can't benefit.
Chris used to have this Indian, not American Indian, from India, Indian psychiatrist, and he pestered me and ragged me, drove me crazy every time I clapped eyes on that man. Put Chris in a day program. Put him in he'll do so much better. He'll be so much happier. You need to do this. You really need to do this. Why haven't you done this yet? And that went on for like a year.
Yeah.
And then finally I said, okay, fine. And I put both kids in the day program, and Ben didn't like it, but Chris loved it. And I go back and he's sitting there and he's looking all smug at me. And he says, well, how does Chris like it? And I was like, shut up.
Well, it's not that Ben didn't like it. He couldn't get out of his nocturnal slump, so he quit going.
Ben don't want anything to do with mornings.
Yeah.
At all. Ever. But, okay, we better finish this off. Ben?
And one last thing, when I get my turn, I'll say what they say over there.
Ben?
Hang on.
Hang on. I guess I am technically on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do yours.
My last tidbit says a bunch of the friends who were there when Ben was there, like, when's Ben coming back?
Aw.
Yeah.
I don't know why they miss him.
I don't know.
What would you like to add?
You might fear Halloween and such, but you should fear the month of Ben.
Okay.
Hmm.
Having said that, hang out because I'm about to need you. Having said that, I'm ending this video. I hope you guys had a great weekend and that you'll come see us on Wednesday. And maybe my head will feel better and I'll be more entertaining. So, take care of yourselves and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.